Everyone came into the 2023 Wimbledon final thinking this was going to be the moment that Novak Djokovic did what no other player in the history of men's tennis had ever done, win 24 Grand Slams. Yet, we were proven wrong, and how? Carlos Alcaraz said, no, this is not the time when the old guard would continue to hog the limelight. This was in fact the time when the next generation finally came crashing into the party that had been an elite, let's say, gathering of three particular stars for a very, very long time. Alcaraz finally showed that, of course, he had shown his mettle really when he won the US Open, but his record against Djokovic before this was one win apiece. And truth be told, the last time the two of them had met in a Grand Slam, Alcaraz had been on the losing end rather convincingly. This time around though, with the light shining brightest, Wimbledon, center court, final, Alcaraz did what no one had done to Djokovic in nearly 5 years. He beat him, and what's more, he ended up breaking a number of records in the process, and we'll go into those in a separate video. But right now, the focus will be on how it is that a lot of fans and, let's say, some renowned sports people, commentators and the likes reacted to this particular victory. We'll go into the reactions of how this let's say how people went into this one right now. Let's start with how Wimbledon's official Twitter reacted. They posted this rather nice graphic of Alcaraz, and they said, a new name, a new reign. Carlos Alcaraz, your 2023 Gentlemen's Singles Champion. Thereafter, you had the ATP Tour put out this rather interesting stat where they said that it's been 10 years and 9 days now since someone had actually beaten Novak Djokovic. In fact, as it says, Alcaraz is the only man to defeat Novak Djokovic on centre court at Wimbledon since Andy Murray in 2013. Now, that is quite momentous indeed. Nick Kyrgios, who himself has been a finalist at Wimbledon, remember he had reached the final of Wimbledon in 2022, he said that I haven't watched a whole tennis match in a long time, haha. Thank you, Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz, for putting on that incredible performance. Congratulations to you both. And truly, this really was one of those days where it felt like the sport of tennis showed just how great it can be. So really, both of them were winners. Sachin Tendulkar, someone who we know is an avid tennis fan, took to Twitter to share this statement. He said, what a fantastic final to watch. Excellent tennis by both these athletes. We're witnessing the rise of the next superstar of tennis. I'll be following Carlos's career for the next 10-12 years, just like I did with Roger Federer. Many congratulations, Carlos Alcaraz. High praise indeed, considering the fact that Sachin was in fact, very good friends with Roger Federer, and him saying that this man could very well be the man who, takes on that mantle for so long. Well, pretty big claim, but I wouldn't really predict him being wrong either. Another interesting reaction came in from Carlos Alcaraz's compatriot, David De Gea, someone who's, of course, used to, flying the Spanish flag high and proud at international tournaments. Just simply put out the statement saying, absolutely crazy, Carlos Alcaraz. And another fan brought in another football link here. He said that Carlos Alcaraz shook hands with Paradise and went on to win Wimbledon. You can't stand Lionel Messi and remain the same. And in fact, the picture which is on display here does in fact come from the Laureus Sports Awards, where you'd remember Alcaraz won the Breakout Star of the Year and Lionel Messi and Argentina won Athlete and Team of the Year. So this was a real fanboy moment for Alcaraz. He himself admitted as much. And well, he shook hands with the god of football and well, is now well on the way to becoming the god of tennis. Another very interesting reaction comes in from this fan saying that Carlos Alcaraz, at just the age of 20 years old, has won the US Open, has won the Wimbledon. He was the year-end number one in 2022, has already won 4 Masters titles, which are considered the next biggest titles after Grand Slam, and he's already got 1 win over Nadal and 2 wins over Djokovic. So to say that the future is now as far as the sport of men's tennis is concerned wouldn't probably be, too premature. Yes, we all know that Djokovic at his point is not going anywhere anytime soon. Yes, age is definitely not his friend right now, but his supreme fitness and next level mental fortitude definitely will be. And I do think he still has a few Grand Slam wins left in him. But Alcaraz is going to make life tough, not just for Djokovic and potentially Nadal, if and when he does return, but also the next gen, the vaunted next gen of the ATP Men's Tour have a new final boss, and his name is Carlos Alcaraz. That is the general feeling of tennis fans around the world, and really of me as well as some others as well. We all feel that Alcaraz really could be, and he has all the makings of the next big thing. How do you feel about Alcaraz's rise? You can let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And also don't forget to download the Sportsbook app. Plus, if you're already on the channel and if you're still up at this time of the night, go ahead and check out some other videos that we've done. But for now, from my side,